welcome back everybody. Let's get into the trending topics for this morning and looking at, no surprise that the US Open and Serena Williams is sitting right at the top, and this is the moment that I think a lot of people have been waiting for, and it's happened. Serena Williams is thankfully through to the second round, but this is the end. I mean, she's announced it.
This is the send-off.
This is the big send-off, and what a send-off it was. I mean, you were watching it, so I've missed it. I'm dying to see the visuals of this.
Well, I think I will be watching every Serena match from here on in.
Yes.
And I'm trying to manage my expectations here, because we know she's not the Serena of old, but she remains Serena.
Yeah,
and for
indeed.
as long as Serena is in the draw, Serena's in it to win it.
I know.
So I watched this, and all was well, and I'm happy, you know, a pretty comfortable win in the first round. But I don't know, hey, it's all the glitz and glamour. You know, everybody's obviously going to come out to see Serena for the last time. Queen Latifah up there in the stands, but for me, I don't know why they brought out Gayle King
to interview her.
To do the interview.
I know, this is the thing. I don't know. You told me this, and I'm like, I didn't quite understand who you're referring to. But interesting. You'd think you'd bring like a fellow tennis star or a legend, another legend to come out and talk to her.
If you look at the adversity that Serena and Venus came through as tennis players, and you look at the work, I don't think, in terms of sheer spade work, anybody has done more for the women's game than Billie Jean King. So why don't you have a Billie Jean King doing the interview? Why don't you have a Venus Williams doing the interview? Why bring out Gayle King? But that's just me.
Yeah,
exactly. That for me was just,
I don't think it's just only you. I think a lot of people will feel that way. But listen, not that we have the outfit on the screen, unfortunately. I wish we did. But the outfit, I'm reading about it. You've seen it. I've seen a picture of it, but I haven't seen it in thingy. I mean, the outfit holds hundreds of encrusted diamonds. So what you looked at was diamonds.
That looks like stars.
On the 6-layer skirt.
Yeah.
And this is a nod to each of Williams' prior singles titles at Flushing Meadows. The shoes was wearing a diamond-encrusted special edition of the Nike Court Flare 2.
No,
Here
this is still the outfit that
this
cover-up that she's wearing.
This is their latest brand. So there are diamonds in the shoe of hers.
Yeah.
The black shoes feature solid gold lace with 400 hand-set diamonds, along with a diamond swoosh on the heel.
Yeah, with her initials. SW. Look at the little Olympia there.
She's so happy, Is this not amazing? And then on the laces of the sneakers, it doesn't end here. The word Queen is displayed as well.
It was everything. You know, the black and gold, as you can see, those diamonds, they shine like stars.
Oh, yeah.
The star that Serena is.
Bright like a diamond.
Yeah. It was absolutely fabulous. This is going to be the biggest send-off. It's
done. The send-off.
I've never seen a send-off for any sports star quite like what's happening here.
It's beautiful. Anyway, stay tuned for sports. We'll have more of that in the sports news. But Serena Williams through to the next round. There she is, very, very happy.
Yeah.
Okay, gosh, let's quickly look at other trends.
There are other things happening.
Lakota. Now, that's our next interview, in fact, coming up on the program. Cope and all the drama. If you can keep up with the drama at Cope, then
whether Cope is coping or not.
So, don't know if they're coping.
Yeah, there was a press briefing yesterday. The Deputy President, Willie Madisha, then announcing to the media that the President, Mosiuoa Lekota, has been suspended, and later on there was an about turn. So we'll be speaking to Tebogo Luate from COPE, the national chairperson, who later said that was a hasty decision. So we'll come to that interview in a little bit.
Okay, perfect. So that's happening in this hour still, so stay tuned for that. Then we've got Zondo that's trending as well. And of course, all of this is now linked. You'll see the whole Arthur Fraser, you'll see all the arrests, Brian Maleva, Transnet, everything, you name it, and people are talking to Zondo. These arrests look like a lot of of deflection, talking to the Anoj Singh and Brian Molefe. Zondo Commission resolutions are not binding for some. December must come and it must pass. Another one, they probably thought it was all a joke, as they were full of smug in the Zondo Commission, telling self-entertaining lies and hiding behind their ANC political friends who refuse to take accountability. This is accompanied by a picture of Anoj Singh and Brian Molefe and two others in the dock there yesterday. So lots of people talking to it and the repercussions of the Zondo Commission and what's at play over here.
Interesting,
right now.
Because, you know, finally people have been saying, where are the big fish?
The big names.
When are we going to see them being held accountable? So seemingly this is the beginning of that. And even then, you know, some of the opposition party leaders, Dr. Peter Groenewald, saying yesterday that we still want to see the politicians held accountable. When are we going to see them also being brought to book?
Indeed.
So it's going to be interesting, but things seem to be moving.
Yeah, and that's what people have been asking for. Arthur Fraser also trending and very much so linked to this one too. It's just talking to Arthur Fraser and you know, his there's a twist as well, the fact that it was 3 months, and if you want to, you know, engage in this, you can if you'd like to. And people were saying that this coming Thursday will be 3 months since, to the day, since Arthur Fraser exposed the whole idea of what happened at the Pala Pala farm. And, you know, the timing of the arrests, is this something we should be looking at? And what has happened with the Pala Pala farm issue when we've seen these arrests as well? So, I mean, there's, you know, this is deflection or not, who knows, but this is what is going on. This is the talk right now, and people are just, you know, talking to Arthur Fraser, and yeah, I mean, just that's kind of, I suppose, the whole heart of it, but there is a lot more to it as well.
And of course, that was always going to be a point of contention. And as you say, whether it's deflection one way or another, my view is that these things are not mutually exclusive. You know, the one can happen and the other can happen. So let everybody do what they need to do.
Indeed. So there we go. That's Arthur Fraser. Read what you would like into it. But let's see our final one. And our final one, macro. So big deal coming through yesterday. And this is the news that Walmart has now come in and basically bought Massmart, and that is your big game stores and Macro, and they've come in and, you know, purchased it. So it's a big purchase, and they're going to delist the owner of Macro and Game. That's of course Massmart, and Walmart will now be the official owners of that. And I mean, when you listen to the amounts of money that have been spent on that, it's kind of small pocket change for Walmart, but in South African terms, it's a lot of money.
It is, and this after Macro and Game made half-year loss of 1 billion rand.
Sure. All right, so they might be very relieved in terms of that one. So there we go, that's it. That's where we wrap up our trending topics.